Zaman, and today we are going to learn what are reflexive pronouns and where and why do we use them. Before starting, let us revise what are the subjects and what are the objects in a sentence. A subject is that part of the sentence that contains a person or thing performing an action or verb in the sentence. And the object of the sentence is that recipient of that action. Now, why do we use reflexive pronouns? And what are they? We use a reflexive pronoun in a sentence to show that the subject and the object are the same person or thing. For example, the boy hurt himself while he was on roller skates. The boy is the subject of the sentence, and himself is the object of the sentence. But if you see that the boy and himself are the same person. Now there are some specific reflexive pronouns which the subject pronouns must take, and we have to memorize those. For example, I in singular will always take myself. You in singular will always take yourself. He will always take himself. She will take herself. And it will take itself. Now, we in plural will always take ourselves. You in plural will always take yourselves. They in plural will always take themselves. Now these were the reflexive pronouns that we have to memorize that our subject pronouns will always require. Now we have to remember that a reflexive pronoun used as the object in a sentence can come immediately after a verb or a preposition. Let's take an example. She introduced herself to the audience. Here she is the subject of the sentence. Introduced is the verb in the sentence, and herself is a reflexive pronoun used as the object in the sentence which came immediately after the verb. Let's take another example. They were angry with themselves for losing the map. Here they is the subject of the sentence. Where is the verb and with is the preposition of the sentence. And after the preposition we have a reflexive pronoun themselves which is used as the object of a sentence. Now we have to remember that there are specific phrases which use reflexive pronouns to give a specific meaning. For example, to enjoy yourself, which means to have fun. We enjoyed ourselves at the party last night, which literally means that we had fun at the party last night. Another phrase would be to help yourself at something. That means to take something for yourself. Example, she helped herself on the cake on the table, which means that she took the piece of the cake from the table. To behave yourself, to be good. Mrs. Harris asked the boys to behave themselves while she was gone. Now, this means that Mrs. Harris asked the boys to be good while they were gone. To make yourself at home, which means to behave as if it is your own home while visiting another person's home. For example, he made himself at home and began looking for food in the fridge, which means that he was thinking it was his own home and he wanted to take the food out of the fridge. When we want to emphasize that a person did something on his or her own without anyone else's help, we use a reflexive pronoun right before, right after the subject of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. For example, she herself caught the thief, or she caught the thief herself. The sentence would have made meaning if it was she caught the thief. However, we added an extra reflexive pronoun to emphasize that she herself caught the thief, not anyone else. So that is it for today's video. I really hope that you have all enjoyed it as well as learned something from it. I'll be linking the other two videos under pronouns so that you can all watch the other two videos as well. And that is it for today's video. Bye everyone.